Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing October's plan with me, and this month's theme is lava lamps. I honestly decided this theme fairly last minute. I don't know why, but I could not think of a good idea for this month. At least with this phase I'm in right now, I have this thing where I'm not wanting to pair a theme so obviously with a month, if that makes sense. So for me, I don't want to do like a pumpkin theme for October, despite me seeing a ton of cute fall or Halloweeny themes. So basically, I'm trying to be all, I'm not like other girls right now, even though I have done quote unquote obvious themes in the past, like candy hearts for February and Christmas books for December, so I'm not like above it. I don't know. This is just the phase that I'm in right now. But me trying to be different caused me to be stuck, honestly, so was it worth it? That was until I saw someone post their lava lamp bullet journal theme on Pinterest, and that felt like such a fun and unique October theme to me. So shout out to the multiple people I saw do a lava lamp theme that I got inspiration from this month. I'll go ahead and link my Pinterest in the description like I did last month, because I create boards full of inspiration for each month on my bullet journals that I make public, so you can see what I use as inspiration. For the lettering throughout this theme, I'm using this bubbly and kind of uneven looking font because I thought it matched well with all of the wax bubbles that I'll be making in the lava lamps. And I just used my Pigma Micron black graphic pen to color this in, but you'll see I used the Pigma Micron fine liner in 03 to outline the lettering to make it more precise. And I also used the same pen for any additional outlining on the illustrations. I want to make the lettering black because I plan on using a lot of color in everything else, so I didn't want to make it too colorful. And you'll see throughout this theme that the color pairing I'm trying to go for is definitely giving Halloween vibes. So there's a lot of greens, purples, orange, pinks, and of course I'm using the Tombow dual brush pens for every single color you're gonna see in this theme. I thought it'd be fun and low-key kind of gross looking to add this border of wax around each page, but I didn't put the border on the bottom, which I'm hoping doesn't look too weird. I don't know, in my head, it not being at the bottom made it look more like it's just dripping down, making it spookier, but I guess lava lamps drip up and down. Ultimately though, I would have had to do a lot of adjusting because I'd have a lot less room to work with in the center of the page, so this at least gives me more wiggle room. I wasn't sure if I was going to be outlining the wax dripping and the wax in the lava lamp, so I waited to see how it looked without doing it, and I decided that I think I should outline it with a fine liner. I think it actually did end up adding a very graphic looking effect, which does work well with this theme, but oh my gosh, I was so scared to do this, and it was gonna ruin the whole thing. I don't know why. And then I took my Jelly Roll white gel pen to add little sparklies in the lava lamp, which that idea came from Pinterest, by the way. And I added highlight to the wax dripping, which I think ended up being kind of a game changer for me. So on the left page, you can see I'm making a calendar with a space for me to write some events going on. October is my favorite month of the year by far, so I love to stay busy with fall activities, whether that's spooky or cozy. And I haven't been out of town since the beginning of this year, and this month I am suddenly going out of town twice. In a couple of weeks, I'm visiting my sister in Michigan, and I'm so excited because we are literally meeting for the purpose of crafting, or in my case, mostly journaling, all weekend. I've actually never had a journaling or crafting hang like this before, so I am so excited for us to bring all of our supplies together and just yap doing something we love, like I see so many people do that I'm always jealous over. Okay, wait, hang on, you're about to see me have trouble with the washi tape placement. I don't know, I was just really struggling with where to put it. So please let me know if you have any other ideas of where this washi tape should go, or if I should add another washi tape. And also, how did this purple color drag like that? Anyway, continuing with my October plans. Over Halloween weekend, my boyfriend and I are going to go to Florida, and we're going to check out the Halloween scene over there. He knows that Halloween is the one day a year I will allow anything spooky because I'm unfortunately usually way too scared. Like, I was that kid who would lay awake at night thinking that monster I just saw on TV will come and kill me. So I'm not quite sure yet what spooky thing we're gonna do there on actual Halloween, but we're both just so excited to get out of town for a little bit. I will very likely be making spreads in my journal about these days because I don't travel much, so I like to give these times their own moment. But anyway, with there being a little more going on this month, I thought making a calendar page made sense. And I completely forgot to put numbers on the days, so just ignore that, okay? Before I talk a little bit about the habit tracker, I have to address the lighting shift you may have noticed. This won't be the last time you see a lighting shift because, yes, I did film this over multiple days. I just used the sunlight as my lighting, so I can't really hide that fact. It's honestly just really hard to do it all in one day like I'd love to do because of work, and really, I get tired. This takes many hours and my hand starts cramping because it's just like non-stop going. So yeah, I need a break, and there's no way I could get this out in time without doing it over multiple days, but I know a change of lighting can be annoying, so I'm sorry about that. There's a couple of changes going on with the habit tracker, with the first being that I wrote habits on the bottom in this sort of wavy line. I never write it on the bottom, but I end up loving how the habit and mood titles form this kind of perfect wave when you put them together, which you'll see in a second. But it also worked nicely with this idea I had to just make a waxy corner as opposed to an entire border. I want to do this because for the rest of my spreads, I don't want to commit to doing that larger border I just did on the title page, so doing it in the corner just gives me more to work with. I also added the little lava blobs for any additional blank space. For the calendars, I'm just writing the numbers and I'm going to draw a circle over each number for when I complete the habit to go with all these round shapes for the month. I do regret using that deep purple to highlight my habits. I'm so mad I didn't use a lighter purple, but it's okay, I'll survive. For the mood tracker, you see I lined up the title with the habit wave, like I was saying earlier, and I think it ended up looking really cool. And then I put the wax corner on the opposite corner, which I think helped the overall finish look cool too. And obviously I'm going to make a lava lamp with 31 blobs to color in depending on my mood for the actual tracking part. I went with a light purple background because I thought it'd go well with all the colors I chose to represent my moods. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one turns out at the end of the month. Onto the gratitude page, I'm just using that same lettering I've been using to write gratitude, and I'm very shocked I was able to fit it in horizontally like this because I didn't really have a backup plan. Sometimes I have room to write I'm grateful for underneath the gratitude title, and I like to write it whenever I can because when I fill this out, that's the sentence I'm completing. Like, I don't write I'm grateful for in every entry. I would just write my bed or something. So I like to write it when I can so that it makes more sense. But sometimes I don't have enough space because of whatever I chose creatively, but this time I did, so I just wrote that in the slightest of a wavy style. And aside from numbering 1 through 31, I drew a lava lamp on the bottom right and little matching blobs floating above it. For the final extra page, I took inspiration from a sticker design that popped up on my Pinterest from the Etsy shop Dead Witch Designs, where they put little ghosts in a lava lamp, which I thought was adorable and obviously perfect for October. So I essentially did the exact same thing, except went with a green theme. You can see, though, I forgot to draw the cap in my sketch, so I had to redesign a little bit on the spot. But then I just wrote boo in this bold lettering underneath for obvious reasons and added some sparkles and washi tape. Here is the final flip through for October's lava lamp theme. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you're doing any fun fall things this month in the comments. I hope you all have an amazing October. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!